Welcome to another episode of Shotgun On Toy Reviews, Two Idiots tonight, and we are looking at, by viewer request, Mezco 112, Lord of Tears. This badass owl-headed looking thing.
Yep. So, the internet tells me that in 2013, some guys made a movie called The Lord of Tears. And then, probably in 2014, streamed it somewhere or rented it on Netflix or something.
For a second, I thought there was a horror movie that you hadn't seen.
That'd be funny if I bought this and hadn't seen it. That'd be so me. No, I actually did watch this. But I was super struck by the visual of this guy. And when I saw the trailer, saw the picture, saw this thing, and then saw this toy, I was like, that looks so cool.
It does look cool.
And like I do, I spend money on things I shouldn't. Good friend of the show, Yarmo, requested, what the hell is this thing? And we're going to show you what the hell this thing is. So, he's this owl creature-headed dude guy in some dirty clothes, and his clothes are dirtied.
Typical soft goods for Mezco.
There are buttons, there's blood stains or dirt or mud, whatever you want, all over the soft goods. The white shirt is dirtied. I'm not going to try and open that, but I think it's sewed shut. But yeah, just giant owl thing creeped me out, sought me out, and said, I'm going to look cool. And I'm like, you're right. It's got some very nice talons with some gross flesh to whatever the hell that is. Stuff going on.
The head reminds me of NECA.
Yeah.
There's just phenomenal paint and sculpt in there.
Yeah. And yeah, he doesn't ever look this clear and bright in the movie. So, or standing quite this still. So you can get a good look at him. He has the standard 6-inch articulation, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. He's got a torso and waist that are all somewhat restricted by his clothes. He has more range in his ankles than most Mezco guys do, which I think is a wonderful change.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a skinny, I don't know how well that's showing up, but he is a skinny-legged dude. He's not like their beefy superhero Conan body. But he can get in cool, menacing poses. His head, while having tons of feathers, does get enough range so you can get him looking pretty creepy.
Sometimes the feathers get hung up on the clothes, but it is just a ball peg up there, and you could rotate it all the way around if you wanted some like weird backward-headed owl shots.
So, and I do like that the talons are gloss and that the feathers and skin and stuff are matte.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. And I really dig the eyes. As with all Mezco guys, 112. He comes with stuff. He comes with the Mezco big circle stand with the logo on it. As you've seen, he stands just fine.
Mm-hmm.
But he comes with some stuff. Spoilers, if you haven't seen the movie, you might be able to read that name. Moloch. This is the altar of Moloch. Got some stained blood, some bones, some skulls, some burnt down candles. Very nice, weathered. It's hollow, but it's hefty.
Looks good.
And if you've seen the movie, you know what happens with that. There's also big spoilers. If you can tell who this guy is, he may or may not be a character in the movie. Whose head is severed. Whose head also can go on that altar. Maybe in the movie. I don't know. Spoilers. I will say I don't know if they had the actor's likeness rights. He seems a little darker in flesh tone than I remember.
Okay.
I don't know. And you also get, there are very, very tiny keys with hearts on the end of them.
There's 2 of those.
You get 2 keys, and then you get 2 larger feathers. Whoops. Very tiny.
You don't want to lose that on this carpet.
No. I get 2 of those. And then you get 2 slightly smaller feathers that have the little white stippling at the bottom. That's different than the other ones. And then you get 2 even smaller little white dried up feathers, which can all go on the altar. And if you see the movie, it'll kind of make sense. Not really spoilers, but you can set up your altar of Moloch as you want. And if you've seen the movie, he points a lot. So you get a pointing hand, gesticulation, which also has the same awesome paint job and sculpt. And then he has an alternate left claw, which is slightly his, for lack of a better word, first finger, index finger is slightly less hooked, maybe.
Yeah.
And then the cool thing is, again, spoilers if you haven't seen the movie, he may or may not cut people with that or things, so you get a small blood effect that kind of, if you line it upright, there are 1, 2, 3 points on the blood splatter, and sometimes I can get it. I don't know how it's supposed to fit on there perfectly because I don't see the channels, but
instructions are not especially clear.
There we go. So, and if you really want to show that blood spurt, you get a giant blood effect. And I don't know which hand this one goes on because, again, the picture isn't very clear. The directions say left hand. Well, he's got 2 left hands, so I don't know which one it's supposed to go.
So I was able to get 2 claws into this one. There are channels that I aim for, but it works.
Yeah.
Have you tried to pop the wrists off yet?
No.
Swap hands? Looks like just a ball peg.
It is a super tiny little ball peg. Yay. And in case you were wondering,
It's 1/12, but he's on a, because of the head size, he's on a larger end.
Yeah.
But shoulders match up, so, you know.
It's in the name, 112.
Yeah.
This is for Wilson.
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts.
It's 1/12, so I know it's going to be expensive. But I think the expense might be justified. And this isn't a movie I saw, so are there any other accessories that you can remember that might have gone along with this that you would have wanted?
A diorama for where the altar is would be fucking awesome.
Similar to NECA?
Yeah. But no, with the amount of feathers and stuff, can't, at some point it's too small to see and pay,
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's a horror movie, so it's not like there's...
Everything's going to be dark and...
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that it has all of the accessories that you would want, and I'm going to give it 5 hammers. It's very impressive. I really like the soft goods. I normally don't at this scale. I think soft goods work better at a larger scale, but
100%.
These clothes are awesome. The head is spectacular. The altar's great. And the blood effects, if you work on it, is possible to put it into his hand.
2 idiots.
Yep.
I will echo all that and say 5 hammers. I kind of want to go watch the movie again. I just remember this dude looking fucking creepy as shit and awesome as shit, and this toy reminds me of all that stuff. So I buy stupid horror toys. I spend way too much money, and I'm happy. I have no buyer's remorse. I can't wait to figure out where to put him. I probably just have a Mezco 112 shelf at some point. But he looks fucking awesome. He's articulated. I can get him into all the creepy poses I want. He comes with the blood splatter, like, yes, approved. Yeah. So there you go. Well done, Mezco. Again, you fuckers. Dude, it's been 900 some days since I ordered my Batman, and it's been another like 3 months, 2 months since they said they were gonna charge shipping, or charge me for it, which they already charged me when I first ordered it. So where's my Batman? Fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy's awesome. Are you stupid? Do you buy crazy monster movies, toys? Probably.
Do you spend too much money on toys?
All the time. I almost did it again. But I was a week late. But that's a story for another time. Possibly for our Patreon, yes. We have a Patreon. You can like, subscribe, anything you do, thumbs up, comment. Helps out the show. Helps Wilson feel like this is worthwhile. And, yeah. I mean, he's going to be mad that he didn't get to see this thing.
I sent him a photo.
Oh, yeah?
He said, it's fine, 3 out of 5.
Fuck off. Watch the movie, asshole, then you'll be like, oh, shit. Man, I hope he's tripping balls when he watches this movie.
Thanks for watching.